and it is Lyncas that gets it. Now Rhilech has to get away. Lyncas trying to lock him down with the help of Naak Nako, and that's going to be a flash from Rhilech. First blood to Lyncas.
Oh, bottom lane though, we got
Carzzy
more.
going all in onto Parus right now, and they get a double kill to Carzzy.
But it does mean that Lyncas has like a tempo advantage that he can try and play around this bottom side. Oof, that's a big miss.
Arrow does not land, but the encore flash by SomD. Now tidal wave on a Carzzy, they turn it around. Shut down, picked up by SomD. NAVI on the board.
Massive play from SomD.
Yeah, he has, actually, as we had a smite from Rhilech stealing away the Scuttle Crab, and now just ults onto Fleshy. Rhilech getting a steal and a kill. Will trade his life for it, as Lyncas will answer right on back. Carzzy also sniping Parus with the arrow. Forces flash out of Nami. Navi get back to the safety of the turret, but in comes Humanoid. Goes for the turret dive, weirding for the kill, and gets out of there alive. Vitality find a 2-for-1.
Great collapse from Vitality onto the bottom side. That's just what we're talking about, right? Poby gets pushed out mid, gives Humanoid that moment to come down towards that bottom side.
Maynter still has his turret alive, but Naak Nako is peppering it down, throws down the ultimate. It's gonna full wobble combo, and it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, Humanoid caught the transition though.
Yeah, finds Humanoid right there. Poby, big damage, finds a shuffle as well between worlds. He's trying to get the angle, he does get out of there. Now the team comes in. Tag in Lyncas, Cataclysm to safety as Naak Nako continues to chase down. Rhilech falls, the charm lands onto 2, and Vitality squeeze the pincers, double kill onto the jungler, and find a huge plan to Navi.
And Naak Nako isn't afraid of terror shots. He takes 2, fishing for Parus.
The only downside is the other biggest goal differential is Fleshy. As Naak Nako is actually in a 1v2 currently. Poby going for the shuffle, flashed by the Gnar, going for the Mega. He's got so much magic resist. He's 1v2ing the solo laners of Navi. Roasted down, but the team helping him out. He survives. Vitality will look for more on the Poby as Humanoid misses some of the abilities, but Lyncas is there for the backup. 2 kills to Vitality.
Naak Nako, take a bow. That was sick.
Navi are just trying to find an avenue in, but SomD's so low. Maynter will TP. Rhilech maybe finds an avenue in as the encore goes a little wide. Cataclysm get closer, but he just gets popped like a balloon.
Or half of Carzzy's tweets, to be honest.
As Naak Nako again is the focus. He doesn't have the Mega Gnar anymore. It's about to time out, and in comes Rhilech. The arrow for backup goes a little wide. He hops over Rhilech's head and is still winning the trade. Now Parus comes in, has a tidal wave, sidestep, shut down to Parus. As they will try and again clear this wave, but this one you have to imagine will take the turret, as an auto from Carzzy will claim that one. Exposed inhibitor as in goes Rhilech, big engage, plus the rumble over the top, and Poby with the shuffle! They got Carzzy, but Poby goes down. Lyncas with the kill as Naak Nako goes Mega, takes down SomD. Vitality have killed the carries, as it's only Maynter with no ultimate available. Oh, really? Yeah, that's more cruel than scary. But now arrow lands here onto Rhilech, and everybody following it up. He'll use the Cataclysm, goes into the GA. Naak Nako loses about half his health bar, but Rhilech is well picked as Vitality land that arrow. Carzzy finds the angle and sets up the play. No jungler means no contest at the Baron.
Yeah, there's little that Navi can do. This is just going to be taken, and
no contest for a smite steal, but maybe they walk up as 4. I mean, we do see Navi in the neighborhood, and they have the equalizer for Maynter. Naak Nako's on the flank, but he does not have Mega. Navi walking forward. Lyncas still in the pit. Carzzy getting damage in as the Baron is secured. Humanoid has a flank as Poby goes in for a big shuffle onto 3. Straight and Maynter, but Humanoid blocks SomD's approach, and Vitality answer the play. Hold their ground. Double kill to Naak Nako. Maynter will try and limp away as a TP comes into the mid lane, or rather into the base of Vitality, or Navi from the mid lane, or either way, Vitality find the ace. They get the Baron. Massive game 1 statement from Vitality as Humanoid looks to take down the Nexus. Rhilech has respawned, but the rest of Vitality are here, and that's a GG. Game 1 to Vitality.
Yeah, cool, calm, and collected for Vitality in this game 1. They've kind of made it look easy, just never really giving much, making sure that they were winning out on that bottom side. Excellent stuff, but we're going to toss it over to a quick break, and we'll be back for game number 2.
Poby's getting some good poke onto Lyncas, but now in comes Humanoid. And Rhilech is running away because the teleport in from Naak Nako. As Rhilech ults in, but doesn't land onto anybody, but does get the Drake. Lyncas tries to cyclone him down. That is the first blood to Humanoid. As NAVI teleport Maynter in as well. They're now turning back onto Humanoid. Flash from the Aurelion Soul. Lyncas burned down by Poby. It's a 2-for-1 trade plus the Dragon to NAVI.
It looked a little wonky to start with, but NAVI come out with everything that they could hope for.
Yeah, Sunfire Torch just helps with the poke. Fleshy is here as a minion, and Rhilech was not counting it. Locked down under the turret, will take the ultimate to safety, and they actually turn it right back around on a Fleshy. Poby turns the play and finds the kill.
Oh, that started off like it was going to be wonderful for Vitality.
As, yeah, it was Poby pushing the bot side. He's actually TPing top right now as Humanoid. Did he just Astral Flight? I don't know if he has it. No, he does have it, so he's just going to Astral Flight away. He's chased down! Sion wins the race and lands the stun. Poby with the kill.
I feel like the lore should not be that Sion running is faster than a dragon in space.
Yeah.
Just personally.
What goes faster, Space Dragon God or Big Angry Guy? I guess we found out here, and now the Baron's going to be started up by NAVI. As it's not even contested. I mean, like, Vitality sees, but what are they going to do about it? They'll just instead have Naak Nako pushing the bot side. They'll get a wave shoved mid. Really fantastic pick from NAVI.
Yeah, I mean, it's great, but it is kind of classic Humanoid, unfortunately, getting caught in that side lane. He's been wanting to do so for years, and it gives NAVI now a foot back into this series with Baron being taken for them. Naak Nako getting some good work done in the side lane, though, with this tower at least almost falling down.
Yep, not quite able to get it, but close. Dragon started up, no big power spike for the AD carry. Naak Nako has the Seeker's Arm Guard, but he gets chunked down there by Poby. The Victor laser damage is so much, but Naak Nako says, my job is to go in, and I'm gonna go 1v3. The Dragon taken there by Lyncas, as the Grim Deliverance not gonna find too much damage done, as Lyncas now will fall the first to die in the fight. Humanoid over the wall, Carzzy over the wall. This is where the damage dealers want to be. Naak Nako bought them space for the Dragon steal. Holding the line, Carzzy will jump over, but it's a shield on the Victor. They don't even get the damage. Naak Nako, meanwhile, going for his own. Lyncas finds the engagement, does not land it onto anybody, as now Grim Deliverance to try and get away. Dragon is taken by Vitality. Poby is separated from the rest of the team right here, as he has the wild growth from Parus. Now Parus is the target, polymorph to keep him alive. He will fall eventually. Vitality trying to get out. Carzzy fails to jump over the wall, and CC'd to death. Poby on a rampage.
Honestly, I think for Vitality, if they just gotten out,
as they maintain their gold lead and now pick up a potential game-ending objective. If they can find one more team fight, they can just shove these waves in and close out the game. He's gonna have to try and skip and slash back over if he wants the true flank, as NAVI Maynter's holding the line for Fleshy. The Pop Blossom engage could be big. Vitality have delayed so many dragons. Can they do it again? Cyclone from Lyncas onto Rhilech. He's into the pit. Rhilech is gonna look for the Grim Deliverance in there to try and secure it, but it's stolen again. Lyncas again will get the objective, and the skies descend. The shutdown for Naak Nako, flashing in, and he finds another one. Poby stands, but Carzzy's full health, and he's gonna look for an angle onto Poby. NAVI will try and get their solo laners out of there as Humanoid's not slowing down. Poby flashes in, but the shutdown for Humanoid! Carzzy chasing on the Maynter! Vitality make it happen! Carzzy flashing under the turret to chase down the Sion. And Maynter will be alive, will be fine, but what do you know? Vitality delay the game. Okay, they see where the Wukong is, and now everybody from NAVI just turns back, but he goes for the engage instead, tries to get onto Samdi, and he disengages. Lyncas is down, Samdi gets the kill. Maynter traded, the front line for NAVI's out of there as Naak Nako's chasing down Rhilech. Humanoid as well, they got the jungler, and Humanoid on a killing spree. Vitality trade up.
Carzzy's on the Dragon though. NAVI are trying to see if they can steal it.
And there's no Pop Blossom to worry about for the engage. Humanoid has a bit of a flank right here. He's gonna go for it. Throws out the Singularity, and then Fleshy into the stasis. Poby as well. Naak Nako's going forward. Naak Nako gets out of Parus. Flash out. Samdi's trying to take down Carzzy. He will, but trades his life. Now Naak Nako into the Zonias. Poby's trying to lock him down. Fleshy lands the Ruba. Poby with the shields. He's still healthy. He's still alive. Humanoid backed. Full health bar, teleports into the fight. Poby and Parus have to get out of there, and Humanoid spots him. There's a ward in the brush. Humanoid on a rampage. Vitality's mid laner will find a double kill, and Vitality will once again win the fight at Dragon.
You can't get close to a tower.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. And now the TP is they spot Lyncas.
Yeah, Lyncas was looking for another flank, but this time around he's spotted. This time around he does not have the escape. And in the critical moment, NAVI find their pick. They'll look to the Baron. As the front line now, big ultimate. Poby preemptively goes into the stasis, but there's a pop blossom coming right in. Poby taken down. The Baron is secured for NAVI, but they just lost 2 members. Flash out for Maynter. Carzzy and Humanoid chase him down. Vitality will win the fight in the 4v5.
And now they get to push in mid.
As now Rhilech goes in, chunks it down, and gets the knockup. Oh, Naak Nako actually turns it back around. Huge damage on a Softy. Solo as the Gwen in a 1v3 is able to do that. The team gets the Elder Dragon, and Vitality are unleashed. NAVI in full retreat, but they got nowhere to go. Vitality held the line. The comeback is complete, and Vitality stop the fight. Somebody will get 1, but it's a consolation prize. An ace for Vitality.
I cannot believe that Vitality managed to hold on. Steal after steal, and one more steal of this game from the hands of NAVI.
Naak Nako in a 1v3, 4 Dragon steals in a row. Vitality got that magic. GG. They will 2-0 NAVI.
I'm in shock. I mean, we heard Lyncas in that clip. He was like, boys, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, Poby's just holding us at bay. But they just found fight after fight. They got the Dragons. And now you can vote for one of them as your player of the series at LEC on X. Naak Nako, Lyncas, and Humanoid. But it was a team effort.